like your kids, when you talk about parenting, it's like, I don't know if my kid is like me, but I think she might. Mm-hmm. And it's the jokes. It's the like, hey, not right now. September 11 is not a joke. You get what I'm saying? And I had to bring her back to reality. And it's like, because I didn't know what's going on. I pick up from school. She get in the car. I'm like, what's wrong with you? She's like, I'm like, you hungry? She's like, yeah, my stomach hurting though. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, you ate something bad? She's like, nah, like we learned about September 11 every other year, but I ain't really understand it till right now. And I'm like, what? She's like all them people really dead? Okay, Ivy, we not in the mood for this right now. Like, your stomach hurting. She said, like, some people went to work and died. Hey.
Relax.
I said, Ivy, like, I understand, like, your shock value right now. Then she has to do interviews. She got to do interviews, interview everybody. But they're like, now that's super crazy that, like, I'm old enough that my kid's going to interview about what I was doing on September 11th. She didn't call her daddy. Her daddy told me he was selling pens and pencils and candy. I'm like,
the fuck
hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, be for real. You know, like, he thought that's what he was doing September 11th. And man, she like, your mama came to get you. She say your mama instead of saying her granny for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. So she was like, your mama came to get you. And I'm like, no, she didn't actually. Like, but what would be the point of coming to get your kid? Like, I understand what would kind of be the point of coming to get your kid, but not really. Like, unless you got a basement cellar, you know, if they work on the bottom of Chicago, it's kind of like, yeah, we just got to take that on the chin. But no, like, not on the way. So then she's like asking me, like, what was you doing in class? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I was in 3rd grade. She's like, so you just sitting there? It's like, I don't know. Like, she's like, I mean, I know what I be doing in class because you're in class.
Right.
So now we going back and forth about this. Like, now I feel like you trolling me. You know, and I realize that she can be a little bit of a troll. But, you know, I look at people's zodiac signs and I realize that Cancer people, one thing I know about Cancer people, they always have to get you before they get got. Because they're overly emotional people. So they have to, like, rag on you before you able to like, get on them because they're super sensitive. So, like, you got to be funny man in the room. Okay, cool. You know, I ain't going to stop you from being funny. I'm not one of the people that going to try to water down my kid. But she been tearing me up this week. Like, for me to be having a bad week, she was definitely... She's 11. She was adding the icing on top of the damn cake. She told me that I can't have no more kids unless I plan on disciplining them. Or they going to embarrass me like she did. Hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like, it's just too much. She like, you can't be with no dude that's ugly. Like, I need to see whoever you talk. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Like Ivy, cut me some slack right now. And it's like, it's just like, you just, you know, because we like, I'm a parent and I definitely know that she respects me as her parent. But it's like, we homegirls, you know, like, you know, it's just us. So it's like, you know, she called me, hey girl, you know, it's the always playing. You know, and it's like, I want you to keep your playful personality because life is hard. So you need to be funny or you're going to be crying all the time. And after at least if you're going to be crying all the time, at least you crack a joke after. So you need to keep whatever you got going. So I just let it be. But the dark humor, you know, like one of my friends told her that she got laid off. She said, so you got fired, Ivy? She said reasonably laid off. Where are you learning these words and phrases? Who's teaching you this stuff? Like I need to monitor your phone more. Like, it's like I don't know, maybe she pays attention to, she thinks a lot. I've paid attention that she's an overthinker as well. So she pays attention to a lot of details. She notices me, she notices her parents, she notices our interactions, and she noticed that from like younger. So it made me even pay attention to how I spoke to her father because she could tell when I answered the phone for her dad. She'd say, that's my daddy on the phone. And it's clearly something about, because she paying attention to my cues, my voice, the way it changes. And she mimics me. She mimics me of how I'm on the phone with my friends. Hey, girl, this, that, and the other. She like, and when you on the phone with my grandparents, you be like, hey, you know, you put on your professional way. So when you're on the phone with clients, she pays attention to every little detail about what I do. So it's like, oh, that's how you're able to pick up who I'm on the phone with. So you know every single time. Yeah. Yeah, she didn't. Literally, she shows me myself. When we talked about drinking, I was talking to somebody. She's like, yeah, I'm glad you don't drink no more because I can't miss no more days of school. Shit. I didn't think you was on enough, but clearly you was. Some of the mornings I was toe up. We sick today because I can't get up. And it's like, you know, I feel bad, but it's like I literally couldn't. I had took it too far the night before. I'm to the point that I can't make it out. Or if I do make it out, you late for school because... And she don't like being late for school. So it was like, okay, we just having a self-care day. And the self-care day consists of me being in the bed and, yeah, you doing stuff like cutting the bang in your locks. Because she has a bang. Because people don't be watching their kids on people. So it's like, you know, nobody wants to be for real about that. Like, you know, it's like when you become a parent, you still a person. It's like I don't feel like I'm a bad mom, but I'm not, I don't feel like I'm a super intensive mom all the time. Like I like to be free. So with the freedom sometimes doesn't come consistency. It's not always routine. It's not always sticking to the plan. It's not always me sticking to my word about certain things. Like, okay, we're going to the mall today, but I'm not really feeling up to that. You know, I kind of want to go sit down. Or, you know, and it's like, she kind of understands it to some degree because some days she having days. So I allow her to have her days. And I'm not one of them parents that's like, this my house. This is my house. You got to do what I say. You need to feel this type of way. I ask her what she want to eat. Okay. Or if I'm like, okay, you ate that. We ate junk. Let's figure something out. What can I buy from the grocery store that you'll eat, that I cook? You know, so it's reasonable. So you actually able to eat what you want to eat at night, you know. And then it's like, if she having a bad day, she had a bad day at school. Like, she said, she got in the car one day and I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, who ruined your day? She said, I ruined my day. I said, okay, what happened? She said, I got upset in class. And she get upset, she put her head down, she stuck her thumb. So she was sucking her thumb. But she'll put her head down so she's able to shield it. Right. So people when I said that, she said she fell asleep. And she fell asleep, teacher was yelling at her. But she was like, it was her fault. Because she wouldn't have fell asleep, teacher wouldn't have yelled at her. And it's like, that's great accountability. But I understand you having a bad day. And now you don't want to be bothered. So I'm not going to bother you until you're ready to be bothered. Mm-hmm. But also, we have to share that same energy. Like, so when I don't, come on. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I'm feeling the way I'm feeling the way. And
I think that's the main thing when it comes to parenting, though. It's just like talking to your kids and really giving them the why. Like, we can't parent like our parents parented us. Like, on that, I'm your mom, I'm your dad, listen to what I say, you know, do what I say, not what I do. We can't really raise kids like that no more because there's too much information out here for them. There's everything too accessible for them out here. So it's like, you got to get them the why. Like, I tell my kids, hey, I'm going through it. I don't feel good. I need y'all to leave me alone today.
I need y'all to get the hell
out of my face. Order a pizza for y'all. Y'all can have some ice cream, but leave me alone for the day.
And it's also like, everything's so public. Mm-hmm. So everything being so public and it being social media all over the place, stuff like that. Like, I have a YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. You know, I have TikTok. And these are all things that kids are on, other kids. So I don't know if another kid might see my TikTok or might see my YouTube. And then I have to explain myself. So I do have to explain a lot of things. I have to explain, you know, why I was in the psych ward or why I was feeling this way or why I went through this or what alcoholism is. You know, she asks these type of questions, you know, because she's getting older. You know, she even asked, like, the other day she asked me, like, what's a stud or, you know, what's transgender? You know, these are things, you know, they learn in school or you hear because everything's so out there. So, like, I have to explain. I can't just be like, this is what adults do. Because it's not what adults do all the time because mental health is something I struggle with at a young age, like her age. So it's things that everybody go through. So you don't have to shield those emotions until you old enough to go find your own therapist. Right. If you feel like you need a therapist today, we're going to go find a therapy today.
Right.